What's good with you, family? This is your boy Big Rob coming at you live and direct from the Culture Studio. Welcome to another episode of the Culture Channel. I hope everybody is well, and once again, I hope everybody is safe. I want to give a special shout out to the Culture family, the Culture subscribers, the Culture supporters. I can't stress this enough. Thank you for everything that you guys have done, and thank you for everything that you guys do. Yo, you've been showing a mad love for the brand, and it's only right to say thank you for everything and all the love that you've been showing the brand. www.culturewares.com. That's www.culturewares.com. Go ahead and hit that top right button that says login. Go ahead and fill out your information and become part of the Culture family on the site. That way you'll be updated of all the new information, all the new latest wear, all the new latest gear as they upload it on the site before they hit the media outlet. All right, family? So go ahead and hit that www.culturewares.com, www.culturewares.com. I'm rocking today the regular signature hoodie, which is a regular Culture hoodie. It's thick, it's warm. I like it. I can't stress enough. Go ahead and cop yours. Go ahead on to the site at www.culturewares.com. All right, family. So I want to go ahead and drop some announcements before we get into it. There's a couple of things that I want to be able to talk about today. I want to talk about this whole new Dr. Dre. He returns home, getting ready to drop an album called Detox, which is ill. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have some of the illest artists on it. The Game. It's going to have your boy 50 Cent and also your boy Eminem. So we're going to dive right in. And also I want to talk about this whole Jay-Z thing. There's been some talk, on the wire about Drake, surpassing Jay-Z in terms of lyrics, in terms of, the lyricist, and just in terms of being the illest rapper. So we're going to talk about that. I also want to talk about this whole thing with 50 Cent. He nudges Donald Trump, to pardon a couple of people, as well as, saying, hey, to his fans to go ahead and vote for Donald Trump. All right. So we're going to talk about these three things, family. All right. But let's go ahead and dive into your man, Dr. Dre is ill. First of all, I can't stress enough. It's always good to see one of the illest, one of the iconic, producers, rappers, lyricists come home from, suffering, a brain aneurysm. As everybody knows, maybe you're not aware that Dr. Dre went into the hospital. I think this was around January 6th. He got rushed to the hospital for a brain aneurysm. And there was some speculation of his family saying that he may have been poisoned from his wife. Of course, that's all allegedly. We don't know if it's true, and I don't know if a, poison, food or what have you, of anybody being poisoned that can cause an aneurysm. All right. So that's just all speculation, but time will tell. All right. So also, Dr. Dre, has been home. He's home right now. He went right into the studio, went right to work, which is ill. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be ill. I think, with Dr. Dre coming home, showing a lot of people, what he could do from, being down and out with this whole aneurysm. Aneurysm is a serious deal. And to come out from an aneurysm and being rested up to jump right back into work, that's a bold move on my man. So, shout out to my man, Dr. Dre, for getting back into the studio, getting back into, what he loves best. I want to read this article, family, and I want your thoughts on this. Let me know what your thoughts on this. Dr. Dre was released from Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles on Friday, January 15th. That was a couple of days ago, after suffering a report of a brain aneurysm. Now back at home, the legendary producer is reportedly on around clock of medical supervision until the doctors had determined the cause of the brain to bleed. But evidently, that's not stopping the man. He's jumping right back into it. On Saturday, January 16th, the producer, Dim Joints, shared the Instagram photo on Dre, the DOC, and several other posters up on the front of the mixing board. While that's necessarily anything too out of the ordinary, it's a caption that caught many fans' attention. Detox, of course, is the name of the album. I can't wait for that to drop. Long-awaited, nearly mythical studio album. Dre announced in 2002 that was reportedly delayed so that he could work on the projects with 50 Cent, Eminem, and The Game. So, man, The Game, 50 Cent. This is ill. In 2015, the hip hop mogul claimed he officially scrapped the project after the work on the album for over a decade and instead gave Dre fans Compton, a soundtrack by Dr. Dre. We heard that. In August 2020, the interview with Vlad TV, Akon spoke about the Detox session, insinuated that Dre's professionalism is what's keeping the project from seeing the light of day. I don't think Dre understands his power. Sometimes he said at times, I don't think he got, or excuse me, I don't think that, I think he's going to win no matter what because it's Dre. Just to drop a bitch. Like whatever, like you never hear. But some of this music that I think Dr. Dre has, just like we cover this all the time, that a lot of these rappers and producers, they have a library of music that can last for a long time. Because just because you don't hear anything for a while, don't think that they're not making music. They're still making music and they're putting it up on the shelf. That's why you hear, you know what I'm saying, with this whole thing with Tupac, you know what I mean? After the death of Tupac, you were still hearing a lot of music drop from Dre. A lot of this music was still being dropped. It'd be a year later, 2 years later, you hear music from Tupac and you like, yo, is Tupac still alive? Nah, it's just because they have a library of music that has been made throughout time that has just been, you know, been put on the shelf and hasn't seen a lot of day. So that's what my man is talking about. You know what I'm saying? So he goes on to talk about, you know, he got bangers though. I know that the fact that I did a couple of bangers that would never hear, but man, from what I hear, Dr. Dre has been working together. I was submitted records for him. They got such a heat, but he is a perfectionist, too perfect. But Dems captured suggests Detox still has a future that wouldn't be the first time the Aftermath Records affiliate blew the lid off of something that was likely under wraps. Last month, he posted the Instagram photo featuring all of the albums he worked on in 2020, which includes, you know, Eminem, To Be Murdered By, the Side B, inadvertently confirming that the deluxe album did exist, up until the point it had been based on speculation. So Dre's in the middle of the continuous divorce with his wife, obviously, of 24 years, Nicole Young. He recently agreed to pay, you know, one-time amount of $2 million. Okay, this is always one-time amount. It's not every month. A one-time amount of $2 million in temporary spousal support, you know, from his hospital bed. So going through all of that with Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying, being in the hospital with the aneurysm, you know, family saying that he could possibly be, you know, poisoned. His wife coming in there, or his soon-to-be ex-wife coming into the hospital while he's on his hospital bed, asking for $2 million of temporary spousal support. It's just been, and then not only that, the break-in of his mansion, okay? So, yo, going through all of that, you know what I'm saying, and still coming home, getting back into the lab, and pushing music. Yo, that just shows, you know what I'm saying, that, yo, Dre is really a perfectionist. You know, he's getting back. He's finding peace into things that he loves. You ever have something that you love so much, you know what I'm saying, that you find peace in it? You know, whatever it is that's your hobby, whatever it is, like boating. For me, it's boating. I find a lot of peace in boating. You know what I'm saying, going out on the lake and just kind of taking it back. You know what I'm saying, relaxing. Dre is actually his work. He loves doing it. So he gets back into the lab and he's producing music, okay? So, yo, shout out to my man, Dr. Dre. Yo, I can't wait to hear, you know, some you know what I'm saying, some of the new joints that you got coming out called Detox 2021. I'm sure it's going to be an ill album. They've worked on it for a while. It's supposed to have your man Eminem, supposed to have your man 50 Cent, and also The Game. So, yo, shout out to all three. Yo, I just can't wait to hear it. So let me know your thoughts, all family, on this situation with Dr. Dre. Do you think he should be making music, or you think he should take his time, chill out, recover a little bit, and then come out? Do you think that the album is going to be a banger, or what? Dr. Dre always comes out with banger. So let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that subscription button. Also, drop down your comments and hit that bell. That way you'll be alarmed of all the new, you know, vids as they drop. Okay, family? All right. So let's go on to my man Jay-Z. All right, Jay-Z, what is going on? there was a interview with your boy, you know what I'm saying, Funk Flex. Shout out to my man Funk Flex, representing the New York City set, with Funk Flex and your boy talking about Jay-Z is not of a greater, not as great as Drake is. All right, Drake is supposed to be a better lyricist than Jay-Z. This is based upon the video. I don't know what's going on, family, but I want to get your opinion on this. All right, they trying to. Funk Flex is basically he was seen on a. So I think it was like a like a iPhone type of session. It wasn't anything like a Zoom or a Skype session. It was more like an iPhone session. He was on the line, Funk Flex. He was on the line with your boy Gillie. I know y'all heard of Gillie, but he was on the line basically, copping his cars. All right, take a look at this video, family. Let me know what your thoughts are. Take a look at this.
Do you know if those reference tracks would have never happened, Drake would have been my favorite artist of all time?
Over Jay-Z?
He would have surpassed Jay-Z in my book.
So
if there was no reference.
So basically, you sitting here admitting that Drake is better than Jay-Z, but you took him off that because you found out he didn't rap. Wait, hold on. Because you found out.
Yes, I agree. Yes.
Drake better than Jay-Z.
That's to me, yes. The reference tracks changed me. The reference tracks changed me.
Let me tell you something.
He's pissed.
You better get fucking security. Them New York niggas is gonna lose their fucking mind. Matter of fact,
no, listen.
Word to my mother, son. Word to mother, son.
Listen. No. Let's have a good news.
To be everywhere. Drake is better than Jay-Z.
Listen. No. Let's have some good talk. Come back here. You come back here, Gillie. And you come back here, Waldo. Come back. Let me tell you something.
Wait, hold on.
Let me tell you something. Drake.
Hold on. Let me tell you something.
I don't get. Listen.
I want everybody.
Personal shit don't mean.
Motherfuckers on here watching. I want everybody on here.
Personal shit don't mean shit to me. Personal shit don't mean nothing to me. I may have a way I feel. I don't front on the music. I don't front on the music.
Did y'all have a fallout?
Listen. Who?
You and Drake?
Me and who?
Or you and Bad? No,
wait.
Hope ain't invited him to the dinner.
You wasn't at the Rock Nation brunch.
You know niggas are killed to go to the Rock Nation brunch. Niggas, listen.
Yo, listen. Fellas, let's not get this. Y'all are music niggas. Hold up. Listen to me clearly, my brother. If those reference tracks did not come out, Drake was the #1 rapper of all time. Do not get it fucked up. If it's not for those reference tracks, he's the greatest of all time. I would have said it. I would have fucking said it. You know why? He's too versatile. His melodies, he had the bars, and he had the songs. This is a yo. Guess what?
Hold on.
Drake would have not. Let me tell you something else.
It's different ways versatile because
Drake is the #1 singer right now. Bro. My brother, Drake is the #1 singer right now. He's #1.
Can I say this?
He's the #1 singer. Who is it? Who's close to him?
Can I talk?
But I'm saying, who is he the #1 singer? Yes or no?
Can I talk?
Yes.
First of all, Chris Brown is the #1 singer. Let's just put that out there. Second
Drake,
of all,
hold up. Drake, please. Drake is bigger than Chris Brown. Drake is bigger than Chris Brown. Drake is bigger.
Bro, can I talk?
As an artist, Drake is bigger.
You know where I'm going at. Can I talk?
Yes.
Not a better singer. Okay. Chris is a better singer.
Drake is the nigga that rap too, right? Yeah, he harmonized.
He do both.
He rap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Competition is minuscule, bro.
What happened?
The competition that he is up against.
Who?
Not even close. This is your boy. Do we go by numbers? Is you talking about numbers? What is you talking about? Break it down to me.
I'm going by. I know the vibe. I know like the vibe, like the energy. Listen.
Oh, he's
Listen. Well, let me ask you something. If Drake comes to Philly, right? How many nights is he gonna sell out your arena?
Every night.
How many? 7?
He can sell out many.
How many?
Because it's surrounded. Coming. He can sell them out.
How many?
3 nights in a row.
Oh, he could do more than that. I say he could do 5.
No.
Sell them out.
No.
How many times he sell out the Madison, the Garden?
My nigga, them shits was packed. It felt like, I think it was like 4 nights, bro. Like 4 nights.
Yeah, but the Garden got 44 million motherfuckers. We got 1.6 million motherfuckers. He ain't selling out no 4 nights in Philly. Niggas be draped the fuck out after 2 days. Oh, fuck that shit. I ain't. You know Philly niggas going to the after party anyway. They cheap as shit.
Listen. Hold up. We having good discussion here.
Speaking like this, I'm not. You know what?
Listen. I'm removing the reference tracks for a second. This is me.
And what you want?
Let's act like. All right. Okay. Gillie, Waldo, act like the reference tracks didn't happen. Let's talk like that for a minute. If the reference tracks don't happen, he's not the biggest artist in the world, undeniably. Rapper?
Bro, you can't ask.
No reference track.
Yo, you can't.
No reference track.
Bro, you can't ask me because personally, I'm not a huge Drake fan. So you can't ask.
The boy big. He's big.
I'm gonna say this. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
I know that he's huge. I know that he run this shit.
I don't like the. Go ahead.
I just want to ask you a couple questions. Number one.
Yes, sir. No.
He said Tupac, just say, we talking about sales. Tupac went diamond, right?
All right. Yeah, okay.
Now, what would diamond be considered today?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Like, I would assume a lot more, right?
Let me break it down. You know why?
Because ain't nobody going diamond.
But not just that. No, let me explain something to you. Let me just explain something to you, which was the difference.
They going triangle, nigga.
This was the difference. Them 10 million records, they had to walk in a fucking store. They had to get out their house. They had to go to the store and buy them. They couldn't just go on their phone.
Yeah.
How many motherfuckers you think would be able to do numbers if you had the motherfucker didn't go on your phone? How many people you think will really sell? How many people?
No, absolutely. Because the passion.
That's number one.
Is different.
Number two, I understand what you're saying to Key because is rap just one illusion anyway? I've been thinking a lot. Listen, is this shit just an illusion? This shit like wrestling. Shout out to Tierra Wack. We had a conversation talking about this. This shit like wrestling. Some of the biggest rappers was never themselves anyway. Think about this. Some of the biggest people that it's a illusion. So you saying, I understand what you saying, oh, he didn't write his raps. A lot of people ain't really gangsters.
No, man. You can't, all right. Wallo, you can't claim king if you don't write your bars. You cannot claim king. You cannot be top 5 dead or alive if you don't write your bars. That's not gonna happen. But you can be top 10.
You said fuck all that. You said you still deep down in your heart. Right now. Let me ask you a question.
Deep down in your heart,
No. He loved Drake. Let me say, deep down in your heart right now.
You love him.
Listen. If you could remove what Drake did from the history books, would you do that? Just so he could be number one? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. It's between me and you. Nobody's here but me and you.
Oh, shit. Come on, stop. Listen. How
yes
this
or no?
started? Show me my. Listen.
Yes or
Hold
no?
up. Drake is right now. He's number 5 on my top 10 list, right? With a questionable pen, and that's for a reason. He would be number 1 if he wrote his bars. For me, it's my opinion. He would be number 1 if he wrote his bar. Listen, let's not get it fucked up. Somebody didn't pen everything for him. But some of his best songs he didn't pen. And that bothers me.
All right, well, who else?
That's it.
I'm
all
just
right.
saying. Listen, hold up. Before you go any further, if you could remove that from the history books because you're a Drake diehard, would you do that?
I wouldn't, because I'm a diehard fan of a nigga that, listen, let me tell you something. And I love Jay-Z's my number 1 rapper of all time.
No,
The
he's
nigga
not.
Jay-Z didn't have to compete with
No,
social
you're just trying
media.
you're trying to go to the brunch next year when it open back up. That's the only reason you said that. Over there.
Yo, this is mad funny. This got so many laughs. I can't, man. I just can't. Let me know what your thoughts is on this video. So, are we basically saying, is Funk Flex saying, I understood what Funk Flex is saying, you know what I'm saying? But does it make sense? Is it relevant? You know, is because it's more so opinionated if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? He's basically saying that Drake is a better rapper all around, you know what I'm saying, better than Jay-Z. Now, we're talking about 2 different cats here. We're talking about Jay-Z, number 1, being an underground rapper, okay? Let's give Jay-Z that. He's an underground rapper that is also rock the mainstream and also rock the commercial screen, right? Jay-Z can battle any day, anytime. He's got the he's not old school at all. You know, even though, you know, Jay-Z's been on the set for a minute. Excuse me, he's been on the set for a long while. But Jay-Z is just an ill rapper, bar down, bar none, hands down. He's just an all-around ill rapper, ill lyricist, right? He can rock the underground set. He can rock the mainstream set, and he can rock the commercial set. That's obvious. We've seen him through time, right? But Drake is more of a different rapper. Drake is an R&B rapper. I would say that. Drake has some nice lyrics, but nowadays people like the tunes and all that stuff. They listen to the harmonized music, and that's what gets them moving. You know what I'm saying? So it's for me, it's a different genre of music. What he's saying is, if Drake would have wrote his own bars, because there's been some, allegedly that, Drake doesn't write his own bars. There's some talk there about, him pulling out the BlackBerry, okay, and reading some of the lyrics that supposedly is not his, you know what I'm saying, that when he had to go back on stage or whatever, he had to look at his lyrics again. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But what he's saying is, if Drake would have wrote his own bars, he would surpass Jay-Z. I totally disagree, because we're talking about 2 different people. You're talking about a harmonized rapper type of, you know what I'm saying, Belle Biv DeVoe type rapper, you know what I'm saying, with harmonizing music and rapping, okay? And you got Jay-Z, who's just a lyricist that is just ill, okay? So 2 different types of music, 2 different types of people, you know what I'm saying? But if I had to say, me personally, if you want my personal opinion, Jay-Z, bar none, hands down, one of the illest rappers, surpasses Drake, okay? Now, if we want to go ahead and put it on the R&B set, okay, I give it to Drake, you know what I mean? But nah. Let me know what your thoughts are, family. Go ahead and drop it down into the comment box. Let me know, you know what I'm saying, if you think that Drake surpasses, if Drake handled his own bars, do you think he would surpass Jay-Z as an artist, as a lyricist? Go ahead and drop that down in the comment section and let me know your thoughts, family. I think it's ironic if you ask me, and it's crazy. No doubt. Okay, family, let's go ahead and jump into my man 50 Cent. Everybody knows about your boy 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Going ahead, he's nudging. It's been said that he was nudging Donald Trump, nudges Donald Trump to pardon people while sharing juicy only memes. This is ill. You know what I'm saying? I want to read this article. Let me know what your thoughts are on this article. 50 Cent nudges Donald Trump to pardon people while sharing juicy only meme fans. It wasn't that long ago. 50 Cent was urged his millions of Instagram followers to vote for Donald Trump. 50 Cent nudges Donald Trump to pardon people while sharing juicy only meme fans or memes. The television mogul eventually walked back his perceived endorsement to the insistence of his ex-girlfriend, comedian Chelsea Handler, and is now back to clowning Donald Trump. So I think it's like you wash my back, I'll wash yours. That's what it sounds like to me. That once reading this article on Saturday, January 16th, 50 shared a meme joking about Donald Trump's fictional OnlyFans account and reminded Trump to issue a few pardons on his way out. The photo featured bottom-heavy Trump playing tennis in red with some white girl shorts. This is funny because if you look at this photo, it has Donald Trump playing tennis and it has sort of a woman's bottom kind of photoshopped in. It has a woman's bottom photoshopped onto Donald Trump playing tennis. So it's funny. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link down there so that y'all guys can take a look. I'll go ahead and post a picture and let me know what your thoughts are, family. The text reads, "No more Twitter. Follow me on OnlyFans." A jab at Twitter decisions to permanently ban Donald Trump from the social media platform. In wake of the U.S. Capitol insurrection last week, he added the caption, "Damn, just don't forget to pardon a few people on his way out. Shit, laugh online." Kodak Black, Lil Wayne, is reportedly on Trump's list of potential pardons. According to Bloomberg, extensive list also includes some of his family members and several senior White House officials. Weezy is currently facing a federal weapons charge stemming December 2019 incident in Miami. Last month, he struck a plea deal with federal government, agreed to plead guilty to allegedly possess loaded weapons. Unless he pardons, he still faces up to 10 years in prison if convicted. Meanwhile, Kodak Black, in the middle of the 46-month sentence for falsifying paperwork to obtain a firearm. Lil Yak and Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson have publicly asked Trump to pardon the troubled rapper who promised in a since-deleted tweet he would donate $1 million to charity if he was free. For now, reported release date is 2022, so that's next year. Trump listed potential pardons to being vetted by attorneys who are concerned of the pardons could create new allegations of the obstruction of justice of justice members of the administration. So, family, what your thoughts is? You wash my back, I wash yours. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like 50 is throwing it out there, sacrificing a lot pretty much to say, hey, you know what I'm saying? If I can get some of my followers to vote for you, you get some of my people out of jail. You get Kodak Black out of jail, and you get my man Lil Wayne out of jail for pardon. Let me say, Trump is pardoning a lot of his folks. You know what I'm saying? That's I guess that's the way you do things when you in power. You know what I'm saying? And you've kind of, got a lot of money. You pardon whoever the hell you want to pardon. But do I think he's going to pardon Kodak Black and your man Lil Wayne? Probably so. Lil Wayne has been seen with Trump on a number of occasions, you know what I'm saying, with endorsing Trump, getting a lot of his fans to vote for Trump, you know what I'm saying? So this is an agenda. It's an agenda. And that's why I think, you know what I'm saying, it's a little sickening if you ask me. You know what I mean? You want to, push the narrative to have your fans who are, obviously it's a mixed fan base. It's a diverse fan base. But you want to get a lot of people to go and vote for Trump so that you could reduce your sentence, for the crime that was committed. I know a lot of rappers have to carry pistols. They have to carry guns. It's only right. But, just, you have to kind of think about where you are, what you're doing. You may want to carry bodyguards with you that are already registered within those states to carry. There's no reason why you got to carry, a pistol if you got, your goons around you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I could totally understand Kodak Black. You know, he's got some time in. He's about to come out in 2022, you know, and you're trying to get some people to pardon him. So, yo, family, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think that, you know, and I'll post an article as well in the description box. Do you think that it was right for, you know what I mean, 50 Cent to nudge Donald Trump to get a lot of people or get a couple of people out of jail? And what I mean by that is, you know, to go ahead and have some of your fans vote for you, you know, or vote for, you know, Donald Trump in order to get some of his people out of jail. What's your thoughts on that? I think, you know, for me, it's just a little ill, and I probably would have chose a different route. But, yo, go ahead and drop your comments. Go ahead and drop that, you know, drop what your thoughts are. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that bell and let me know what you think. You know, let me know, you know, what you think. All right, family? So, yo, that's it for me. One love, one culture, and we out. Peace out.